Hello everyone and welcome back to the farm. I need to do something about these chickens today. They are just messing up the garden. There's too many. So I've talked to Abby and we're going to get them shifted. Going to get them shifted over to the cow farm. I'm going to make a pen this morning and we're going to move them over there. In fact, we'll go there now and I'll show you where I mean. Right, as if by magic, here we are. So the area that I was thinking of is this area up here. So this open grassland bit here, right next to the cow shed and next to their drinking water. Now, I don't think the cows are going to interfere with them. I think the chickens will be absolutely fine. It does mean having to go through the cow field to feed them, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, no, I think the cows and the chickens will get on nicely. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that the cows are very much in calf at the minute, so that's really, really good news. Right then. So yeah, so I'm going to get stuck in with that this morning. I'm going to use bits and pieces that we have lying around the farm, so bits of scrap stuff. I have some netting and I've got some posts to hammer in, and I'm going to be doing that this morning. So that's good. The other thing is, I've over the last week or so, I've been having talks with Sheila about feeding the cows, and she said that basically the mixture I'm giving to them is a mixture for a very young cow. And I should be giving them sort of additional supplements and stuff. And if I did that, they would really go mad on the food, and they would start producing a lot more milk as well. So yeah, I'm going to have to start looking into that today. It's going to involve making some, or getting some more silage. I've got the stuff that I made over at the other field. There's whole crop silage I can make. There is maize silage and grass silage. Now, the maize silage and grass silage are the sort that the dairy cows will need. Not the whole crop silage, I don't believe. But yeah, I mean, I think the fields are looking pretty good. Cows are looking pretty happy. Yeah, I think everything's looking good. It's what a beautiful day today, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful day. Stunning. So yeah, we need to, I need to look at the list that Sheila gave me. So after I've done the chicken pen this morning, I'll be going over back home to get some lunch and to look at the list of the recipe that she gave me for the cow food. And then we'll be able to go over to the store and work out what it is we need to buy in order to make that recipe. It's all very complicated, but I'm sure we'll get the hang of it. You learn how to do stuff by doing it, don't you? So we'll do that today. But yeah, I'm going to have to look into what different how I make different silages and how it all feeds into the different things and what it means to the cows, basically, because the health of the cows is most important. That's kind of what we're relying on here to be able to get the milk and to get everything sorted. I'm really, really loving living here on this farm. It's absolutely awesome. Unbelievable. I really, really love it. Especially on beautiful days like today. Right then. I'm going to crack on with the chicken coop. And then we'll have to start moving the chickens over. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, that's took me a couple of hours, but here it is. I managed to hammer all these stakes in, and then we put the netting. I put the netting around. Abby did pop up for a little bit and help me clear out the feed trough here, but she's gone back to the house now, and going to start getting the chickens ready for transport. We'll need to get that chicken crate out and get all the chickens transported over. I think we can manage 6 at a time, but as it's just down the road, I don't think that's going to be a huge problem. then yes, we'll need to fill up their trough so that they are happy chickens. Yeah, I don't think the cows will have a problem with this at all. I mean, I could be wrong. I guess we'll find out at some point. But for now, I think they'll be more than happy to have some extra company. Right, it's time to get back and start getting the chickens. Okay, so first load of chickens are loaded up. We've got them in the crate on the back of the truck here. There we are. They hold very still for you when you're in the cage. That's really good because obviously you don't want to hurt them. Anyway, let's get this lot over to the new pen and get them out and see if they like it. Here they are then, in the pen. And they seem to be having a great time. So we're going to go and we're going to get the rest of them. I won't bore you with videoing the whole lot. Oh, excuse me, Bruce. Out of the way. Right, see you in a sec. And here they are. All the chickens successfully over into the new chicken pen. All they need now, sorry, is some food. So yeah, we need to get off to the store and get some food, but I think I'll go home and sell the eggs first. So yeah, we'll go home and pick up the eggs. We'll drop off the crate. Excuse me, Bruce. And we'll get it all sorted. The cows are pretty good, but I will keep this gate closed anyway, just in case. Then we'll need to concentrate on the cow food and get things mixed up. I mean, they seem to like it, but apparently they'll go nuts for this new food, and it really will help with productivity, so yeah. Lots to do today. Okay, so I've got the chicken crate off the back. Now off for a drive in the countryside to go take the eggs to get them sold. See if this is germinated yet. Nope, we've still got the ploughed section in the field. No grass germinated yet. There's a lot of our grass silage there for we can use that towards the cow feed. So that's wonderful news. Right then, we've been and sold the eggs. That got us about £1,000, and now we're over at the dealership. Ooh, they've got a nice new case tractor. They're multiplying. 240. Well, it sits nicely between the 340 and the little one, the 115 Puma. Ooh, nice. Well, maybe that will be one to rent at some point if I've got some more work to do. Although, to be fair, the little one was plenty enough. Right then, I'm going to go in here and talk to them about the chicken food. So yeah, they've convinced me to get this new stuff here. It's supposed to be power food, supposed to be a little bit cheaper, and the chickens are supposed to love it. So yeah, we'll get it all loaded up, get it back to the farm, and see how far it goes, I think. I may not have driven the slowest I've ever driven on the way back, so they've moved around a bit in the boot. I think I've still got them all. There's a bit of a mess though. Right, let's get these into the chicken trough. They did say... Yeah, let's get them in first. So there we go, it's all in the trough. They did say that they might want some wheat as well, which is good because we've got a field of wheat that we need to harvest. But yeah, that should give them most of the nutrients and things that they need. I've put them all in the trough. I thought might as well keep them going. Hopefully they won't get through it too quickly. Although you can't tell them to eat slowly, can you? Right. Let's go and figure out what we need for the cow food. Okay, so I've had a bit of lunch. Lovely it was. And I've come back up here. I've got the list here that tells me exactly what Sheila's requested of me. Basically, there's a lot of optional things to put in it, and she said the more I can put in it, the better off this list. But basically, you're looking at between 25 and 75% grass silage or maize silage, and that's not whole crop silage, and between 20 and 50% hay. So I've got hay, I've got grass silage, so we can put that in. But basically, yeah, we're looking at potentially putting mineral feed in, water, molasses, grain grist, and brewer's grain. I mean, all of these things are optional, but she did say we'd get the best production of milk with the right mix. Right, so we're going to get the trailer hooked up, and we're going to go down to the store to see what are the additives that we could get. The other good thing about this mix is there's no straw required, no padding required. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell all these bales here, because we're going to get straw off the wheat field anyway, and that will cover the bedding. So all these bales can go, which will bring in quite a bit of money. Oh, while I remember, let's pay off a bit of the loan. Well, 2,000 off the loan. So let me do that now. Hang on. There we go. Right, that's 2,000 paid off the loan. Slowly chipping away at it. Right. So first things first, let's get it hooked up. Get this hooked up to the flatbed trailer, and then we can go get some of the additives that are needed for the cow food. Hopefully they've got stuff in stock. I think the good thing is you don't need all the additives. You can pick and choose, and Sheila suggested that mineral feed, the water just to make it mix better, and the molasses would be ones that I really should go for. Okay, here we are at the store. Okay, so fortunately they did have it in stock. They've got an IBC of water. Apparently I can't use the rainwater off the roof, so forget that tap. We have got the mineral feed here. I bought quite a lot because we're going to get through it fairly quickly, I think. But yeah, and then we've got an IBC of molasses as well, which I'll be perfectly honest, I'm not really sure what it is, but we'll figure it out. There we go, all loaded. They're kind enough to let me use the forklift again. So all loaded, get it all strapped down. Let's put the forklift away and get back to the farm. Okay, right. So first things first, we need to unload these from the trailer and put them somewhere. So I'll get that done, and then we're going to be doing a little bit of calculations to work out how much of each of these things that need to go in the mixer. And these will be the first things in the mixer, and then I can just top it up with hay and silage. Yeah, lots of brain power required. Right, there they are. Got them off the trailer. They're sort of tucked out the way. I need to do something with that silage roller at some point, but I'm going to hang on to it for now. I don't know if I want to get rid of it just yet. Right, let's get that tractor hooked up to the mixer. Hey, cow. Okay, so we've got the mixer up and running. I'm going to do these off camera. I just need a little bit in of each one, but I worked it out. Okay, there we go. So I've got some mineral feed, molasses and water in each one. I'm now going to pull this outside so that I can get the hay and the silage put in. I'm going to park it up nicely over here. There we go. That should do it. Out we jump. Okay, so what we need to do now is get some hay. And hopefully I'll be able to finish off this hay bale and that silage bale there. Let's give it a go, see what happens. I'm still loving this tractor, even months after I bought it. I think it's a really good tractor. Right, let's get the hay in. Okay, there was a little bit too much in that bale, so we've not put it all in. I'm gonna get the silage bale, we'll cut the wrapping off, and I think we'll probably put all of the silage bale in because it can continue mixing as long as it fits in the mixer. That is, and it'll just continue mixing it up, and I think we'll have a really good mixer, especially with the additives that we're going to put in. Right, I'm just going to jump out and cut the cellophane off it. There we go. All done. Right, let's put this in the mixer. Alright, we'll drop it all off in there, all done. And now all we need to do is to give that mix to the cows. And hopefully they'll go nuts for it and produce loads of milk. There we go, then we'll get this lined up. And I'll start to pump it out now. There we go. Let's go out and have a look. Oh, look at that. Yep, that's filling up the trough really nicely. Really good stuff there. It's not like they weren't enjoying the food before, but this stuff should be really good for them. Anyway, once this is emptied, I'm going to do a bit more tidying up. Still got to take that number plate off the back and give it to Sheila. Better remember to do that today. Right, that's finished unloading. Brilliant. That's good stuff. So, just... and we'll switch the engine off here so I can talk to you. Oh, it's still got some in it. The trough must have been full. Anyway. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to now just tidy things up, but basically that is enough for one day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. I'm going to take this number plate off right now. Bye for now.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.